My wife has a 2008 Volkswagen Beetle. Every time she goes over a pothole, the lights go out. I've tried and I tried to reconnect and reset them, and the socket work on this car just stinks. And there's no locking, as you know. There's no locking mechanism. It's just a push in and a clip that locks into place. You go over a bump, they come loose. So today I'm going to show you how to do the driver's side. I already did the passenger side. How to do the driver's side and how to fix it. I'm not a mechanic. It has worked on the passenger side. It does involve clipping some plastic, but it will hold, and you won't have to worry about lights blinking out on the highway. Okay, here it is, the 2008 Beetle. I'm going to start by taking off. To access the area we have to get in is way in here. So I'm going to take out the air box, disconnect the air sensor, and we'll get right back to you. Okay, I just took the air box out so we get a better view. And if you go in, you can see how far where that orange clip is. It's not really tucked in there nice and tight. We're going to make it nice and tight, and so our headlights do not blink out. Okay, first thing you'll need is a number 5 ratchet socket. And what you get out to do is, as you probably read on the other pages, all the way in there, there's a little knob that you have to unlock. You're going to be looking for that. You have to unlock it. So once it's unlocked, then you go inside, and there's a little metal handle. Before we get to the metal handle, you're going to grab your headlight like this, gently, and just pop it open forward a little bit so there's a little bit of gap. And being I'm holding the camera, I really can't do it. The metal handle is right here. You can just press down on the metal handle. This thing here, just press down on it, and then you're going to grab the headlight and pull it out totally. Okay, here you go. Just grab the headlight, and it just comes right out. Put the headlight out, you can see the connector. It is loomed in here, up and down. You just want to take it out of these little pieces here, so the wire is free. I'll do it and I'll come right back. There it is, loose from the hold down pieces. Also, before taking the socket out, you have to press in with a screwdriver here and here to release the clips to allow it to slide back out. Okay, before we noticed that this clip was not sitting in there very tightly. It was just sitting like this when it was in a bracket. Now, how we're going to do it is we're going to get this clip to sit in there really tight, like that. So it's not going to be able to wiggle out easily. Okay, the next thing you got to do, what we're going to do is, I'm going to cut this here and this, and down here, to allow this piece to slide back in. But do not cut this back piece. We need this for support, so the back end of this will sit up against it. So cut this piece across, and I'll cut this, and be right back. To cut the piece away, I just used the box cutter and went down about 10 times, drew a nice line, and then with a pair of pliers, just wiggled it back and forth till it came loose. And you see I have the one done. So we still have the backing plate in here. So I'm going to go across it, draw a line this way, like front to back, then across. So we still have the backing plate to hold it. As you can see, I drew the lines right on this. I made the box cut, like I said, front to back, side to side, and a little bit of wiggling. There it is. It should come loose, nice and easy. There it is. Now we have the two pieces taken out. Okay, what you need next is a zip tie. If you have a really long one, these are two like medium-sized ones. If you have two mediums, then you have to make a really long one. I don't have any long ones, so here I go. feed the wire back through the hole that we just cut open, but see the bracket's still there, so we have supporting, and feed the one zip tie through the hole. If I can do this one-handed. Connect it together. Connect it together. Just a little bit. Okay. Then you're going to go and hook this one to there. There's a down clip. Now put your wire back on so we hold the clip back in place. Okay, it's back in place. Now when installing the light bulb, the headlight, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to take the headlight, line it up, and go on the inside and connect it together. Okay, push it with it nicely seated in there. Now the next thing is we have to get this little white piece inside the clip. Now we'll see how it's gonna, when I push it in, the top piece has to go inside the clip. That little knuckle is now disappeared inside the clip. With the headlight pushed in, remember, go back. Trying to find it. It's in there somewhere. Oh, let me go like this. There it is. You gotta lock it. Next thing to do is, before we use the zip tie and put everything else back together, is let's test the lights. Okay, like I said, I'm working by myself, so I can't be setting the camera up. Well, the headlight fixture's in there nice and tight. It's not coming loose. Let me shut it off. Yep. Light nice and tight. Now to go back in, I tightened up the screw like I said. Make sure that little white clip is under there. The back piece is being held on by the bottom. I really can't get it there. Make sure also when you push the wire through the hole, your wires are clear of any obstruction. Now to deal with the zip tie. Grab all the zip tie. Tighten it up. If I have to. This way the bottom's being held in. The top is held in. And I'm going to go and clip the zip tie strip. This piece here, the tail. And put the rest back together. Some people say you don't have to take the air box out, but it gives a lot more room to reach around in there. One thing to remember is, with the air box, after you tighten all the screws, don't forget, where is it? To hook up your air sensor. I've done this twice, trying to fix on the lights. When the lights kept on going out, I thought I would blow, I was blowing headlights. But I forgot to put the air sensor back in, the connector. Okay. I hope this helped you, and good luck with anything else, and I'm just a guy trying to protect his family. Peace.